Welcome back to the Double Diamond Railroad. And we've been playing down here. This is our second time. We did a full rehearsal of how to run this. I'm going to put a slight twist on it now and just see what happens. Try to shorten it up. But we got something special in the lineup here. Brought up an old Fox Valley Models GP60. Probably about 4 or 5 years old eBay deal. Never ran that great. When I had the Atlas switches over here, I couldn't use it. Shorted every time, right about where those tank cars are. So I took it out for 3 years. Now that I got these switches, it seems to run through there. I do have a little bit of dirt here and there I'm still trying to track down because we got on the ground a couple times. So here we go. We're going to get out of this mess we left and switch these cards. We got to get the loads out, and the tank cars are empty. They got to get into load, and then the box cars on the empty track have to get shuffled over to be loaded at the warehouse building. So here we go. We're going to come out here, and like I said, this will be different. I am leaving a train on the back, so we got extra cars, but I think it'll still all fit and work. So here we go. Light them up. There's our GP60. Headlight on that thing is terrible. Can't even hardly, you got to get down directly in front of it and look in there closely. With the lights on, they're very hard to see. White LED, but they're underpowered. So we're pulling this whole string of now loads. Been in here for a few days. And we're shoving the setting up for another return train to Jolly Joker after they get done over there unloading those cars that they got the other day. So we're shoving these down, spot them down the line, main 2. Well, I just thinking I got 3 signals coming, and they're searchlight signals. I think one of them's going right up there in front of the tunnel for traffic going the other way, which it never does, but it'll look cool. It'll face the camera right by that little hut. Okay, we got to go far enough to clear the rear. And we're just about to. Whoop, there goes the controller again, wanting to have a new loco put in. Okay, we can stop right here and uncouple. So here we go. 3 steps. We got a little bit of gravity roll that time before he got off and set to brake. Okay, let's back them on up and let's throw our switch up here. Going to back these down on the main 2. That's a nice looking consist. Get these guys back on main 2 out of the way for now. I can't go back and grab the other ones now. Too many cars wouldn't fit. Wouldn't be able to work them over. Now the tank cars are ahead of us. Gotta keep this freight moving. Even on a Saturday I'm working. It'll be a while before you, there's that dirt again. I sprayed, now it's on, moved down the next switch. I sprayed one switch right where it is. Didn't do the one ahead of it. It was down to the left about 1.5 feet. Now it's, okay, we're gonna slow down. Now it's moved on up. Going to get here on the straight part so we can couple when we come back. That'll do. That's stretching. That'll do right there, 3-step. Okay, in our quest to find that piece of dirt, we did the next switch ahead. And the one beyond that on the points, and sprayed it and scrubbed them, CRC. Okay, here we go. Back into pull those empties out and put them on the load track, plant track. There's where the bugaboo is. See if we move down farther. And that'll do. I'm still adding momentum to the consist. Trying to get it to smooth out. Okay, got to tone the switch. And here we go. Yeah, these two ends are out of sync because TCS board in that GP60, then a Lokesound board V4. So they don't like each other that much. They're pretty speed matched, but front one's got a 7-second delay. I need to take that out, put on a programmer, Loke programmer. I don't know why everybody says lock programmer when the company themselves says Loke, like locomotive. That's how they come up with that. Okay. Okay, we're ready to go forward. I think we're coupled with stretch. May not be because of that bad angle there, I forgot. Stand by a 3-step. See, that guy's still got too long of a tripwire on there. Maybe a little bit too long, might catch switches. Could have been why he catches sometimes, but doesn't seem to be doing it now on these switches. Here we go. Pull out this string. We derailed that second Arctic car out here on the main through a switch. Then I came backwards through it and it put it back on. I think I was going a little bit too fast doing the practice run. Because what I had to do after I did a practice run, it was all set up. I had to go and reverse everything, put it all back the way I left off in the video last. That's where, so down here, a little rough for them big cars. That's where I got hosed up. I was charging around. It's kind of fun. Slam through them switches. Okay, here we go. And that'll do right there because all we have to do is jump one track over to the plant track. 3-step on the ground, throw that switch. Run straight down the plant track. So nice having this new switch. That was the last piece of the puzzle. Fun operating over here now. And with the GP60 in the consist, I like the way it looks. Makes sense too. I gotta allow for more engine room, but it's no problem. I like the looks of it. No sound on that one. Who needs it? We got it on the main engine. right there. That'll can stop you. That'll give us room. Park the engine too. Actually, we could pull up and let them start. Let them start loading the very end car first. I think we have room for it. Now, when I get the cold storage built, hopefully it's going to fit on the right side in that bare spot. Then we will have the Arctic cars over there. Right now, this track is for loading bulk stuff and bags. Okay, I think it's good there. Do we clear the... No, we don't, see? We do not clear for the other siding. So I got to stay back for now. Never mind. Trying to get things set up for him. He's got to be back farther than this. So we'll have to go to the second car from the end. That's to load the back one from the outside. Right there. Okay, good deal. Uncouple up here. 3-step, let's uncouple and go get the rest of our train. And here we go.
157, clear, Columbus Ave, West Fostoria, Wood Street, track 1 west, CSXT 3130 out.
We can hurry him up now. No cars behind him. Pull ahead and tone the switch so we can go down the main too. There, now the dirt's moved over to the right. It's dragging it through there. I can't see anything, but something's in there. Maybe a teeny piece of ballast. That'll do. Tone the switch. I brushed it out, but I can't see a thing. Nothing came up out, flipped up out of there. Oh, there it is now. See, I didn't spray that switch. Just the ones to the left. Something's in there. I had to put my magnifiers on, see if I can see it. I've seen little teeny pieces of white ballast stick to the wheels and roll through there and then drop. There we go. Okay, 3-step on the ground. Okay, somebody's trying to hack on my phone mail account right now. It says, keeps telling me enter your password for the mail account. Something going on. I had an attack yesterday while I was on X, and my software, firewall software, took it out, blocked it. Tried to get my iPhone, but they blocked it. Ever since Ukraine deal blew up yesterday, and I was posting things about that from X, and I got attacked. Never had that happen, ever. Ukraine used to be big hackers back in the 90s, early 2000s. That's where all it was coming from when we were learning about that stuff back then. Here we go. Free educational bit there. Let's get these cards back in there. Oh, and then we got to get our... Now, we could go get those now, because they're going to trail us in. Could pick up tank cars now and save move from running back out again. Oh, there's my controller. They're trying to hack it too. We can go down and get them. Pick up our tank cars and drag them back. We got room on a track, headroom. Okay, got through at that time. Hit a stretch, see if we got anything. These couplers on the tank, no, it bumped him. I see it. Couplers on the tank car are starting to work better. Freeing up. Getting a little more use. Okay, 3-step, we got to step in there. Okay, that didn't take much at all. Now we got to tone the switch back here. And then they can get back in, get the right switch set up there. Back on the lead. They can go ahead, we're clear to go. Now we're back, getting back to where we were before. But we made the swap for these are loaded. Tank cars have to be loaded. They'll be at the front by the tanks, that'll be perfect. So getting back, it's the way it needs to be for them to load the cars that came in the last video. So we're storing those down there. There's that spot again. Gonna have to get more aggressive cleaning. Something definitely in there. Get the magnifiers and look down in the rails. Bet there's a piece of ballast. Oh, and I did it. Really did it now. We'll touch it. Yep, I touched it. And there it goes. I set the controller down. That was enough to make it go again. So he sent those down on the outbound track. They're loaded. Yeah, I wonder if this, no, there's no way, we don't have room. Thought it'd be great if we could, oh, we might, no. Tank cars can't get there then. That's the end of the line right there. Okay, so we got to uncouple. And but it's still a mess. I can't get to tank cars yet. I think I messed that up. I would have had to run around the tank cars to do it. But yeah, that's what it would need. We're right where we were. The only thing we accomplished was get all the box cars in on the load track. We still got tanks out here that can't load. That would take another whole, I would have to go down and run around the tanks and do that. And then I could shove them back in here. That'll make the video too long. We'll do that in the beginning of the next one. Okay, yeah, it would have taken a lot more, another 10 minutes more. So we're going to knock it off right here. We're off the main too, so that's good. No problem there. Then I can work on that, find out where the dirt is. Just shuts this guy down. Tie him down. We're good enough. We had fun 3 times now this afternoon. Got to use the consist, which might be causing some of those hesitations. I need to clean the wheels on that GP60, man. He's been sitting around for 3 years. He could have stuff on him too. Okay guys, thanks for watching. Take care. God bless. Have a great, see what you're going to have now. Great weekend, I think. Double Diamond Railroad, out.